that star-spangled banner yet waves o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now, New York starting five. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing four. Jalen Brunson is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the five. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Max Christie is out there with Williams. And it's Flagg in at the three. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Shamet. Three-pointer, Bridges. He buries it from three.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Washington outside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads.
When Brunson is helping on defense, it's huge for his team.
On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Williams. Gafford with a screen on Towns. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Brunson with it. Williams defending. Down low. It's stolen by Washington. They've got numbers. Brunson against Christie. Pass to Washington. Robinson with a double. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Gafford. Robinson, a screen on Gafford. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Williams. Gafford with a screen on Brunson. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Gafford.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Brunson with it. Williams defending. Right side, Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max club.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Here's Shaman. No made baskets yet. Bridges misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the paint. And Flag gets it to go on the assist by Christie.
Yeah, once Flag gets the ball in there, it's pretty much a done deal.
Brunson taking his time here. Towns down low. He's guarded by Washington. And a big finish by Robinson.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Christie passes to Gafford. Now Williams. Pass to Christie. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
Williams against Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Williams. To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Christie. Pass to Flag. Outside Christie. Here's Flag. Gafford the screen. And it's Flag missing. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Shamet passes to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Towns. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Pass to Washington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
No good on the free throw.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Now here's Brunson. Over Williams, and it's New York scoring again.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Pass to Flag. Williams against Brunson. Williams in the post. Over Brunson. Dallas no good that time either. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Outside Hart from the arc. They get it back. Towns, that's good.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. He's covered by Hart. The kick out to Williams. Gafford with a screen on Brunson. And here's Flag outside. Second chance effort. And it's New York with a rebound. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Outside, Williams. Here's Flag. He's covered by Hart. Back to Gafford. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Robinson. Brunson against Williams. Pass to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Hart passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Out left to the wing. Washington against Towns. Washington passes to Gafford. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Mavericks with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Williams. Clarkson's checked in for New York. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Russell.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Flag. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns looking for an opening. Back to Hart. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. And the Knicks lead by 9.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for New York. Bridges, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's McBride in for Brunson. Mavericks trail by 9. Russell with the ball. And here's Flag outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Flag's got 5 now.
Yeah, excellent setup for Flag. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hand.
Clarkson finds Towns. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Russell. No points yet. Pass to Flag. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Washington. Shoots over Hart. And it's Washington missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Clarkson. And it's New York scoring again.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Thompson with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Flag. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Russell. Deflects the pass. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Russell.
Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And he drops the first. Hardy, he's checked in for Martin. Second free throw, no good. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Now here's Hart. Bridges outside. Up top, Yabusele. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Hardy. Offline with a baseline jumper. Marshall outside. Here's Hardy. The three from Thompson. He can't get it to go. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. New York out in front. They lead by 14. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Gershon Yabusele, and it's McBride in at the one. Now here's Yabusele. No points so far. Clarkson outside, shoots over Hardy, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Russell. Pass to Marshall. Thompson outside. Outside Russell. Got a piece of it. Knicks leading by 12. Hard up top. Now McBride. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Yabusele with it. Marshall's there. The jump hook. Rebounded by Marshall. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Thompson passes to Hardy. Outside Russell. Pass to Marshall. The three from Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hand.
To the inside. Here's Yabusele. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Derek Lively.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for Dallas, Flags checked in for Klay Thompson. Christie comes in for Hardy. And Williams is subbed in for Russell. And a switch here also for New York. Shamit's checked in. That free throw good from Yabusele. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Pass to Shaman. Outside McBride. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Catches the defense napping there. Those plays can be crushing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. BA, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. Here's Hart. Outside McBride. The 3. Lively grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Williams. Left side Christie. Williams looking around. Clock is at 3. And here's Flag outside. It's rebounded by McBride. Knicks leading by 12. Here's Shaman. Let's go with a 3. First shot won't go. Marshall on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges.
And more than his raw talent, Flag's intelligence on the court made him such a coveted prospect.
And New York has possession. They've led by as many as 14. Inside, here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, BA, he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day. Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Yabusele. On defense, Dallas. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to McBride. Towns on a screen. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. New York again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 8. Williams passes to Lively. Washington outside. Now here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter. Now McBride. Pass to Towns. And it's good. 2 points. Towns has got 9.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Flag. Picked it out of midair. Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. Towns against Lively. Towns down low. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Flag. Outside, Williams. Outside, Christie. Lively passes to Christie. Williams from long range. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Outside McBride. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside, Williams. Pass to Lively with the 10-footer. Uses the glass to drop it in. Lively's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's flag. Washington left side. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Clarkson's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride. New York leading by 6. Clarkson passes to Towns. Christie against Clarkson. Back to Towns. Over Gafford. No good off the glass.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
It's good on the putback. Now just a 4-point Knick lead.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Towns passes to Hart. Back to Towns. Brunson against Williams. Christie with a steal. Pass to Williams. Now Washington. Here's flag. 6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one. Here's Shaman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Over Williams. Towns. Oh, the follow by Kent.
And you see Towns with the big, sure hands controlling that putback.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. Mavericks trail by 6. Williams passes to Washington. Gafford with a screen on Bridges. Outside, Williams. Washington a screen. Pass to Flag. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Bridges passes to Shamet. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Brunson against Williams. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. Here's the break. And Washington powers it through.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington. A little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Brunson passes to Towns. A minute 39 left in the first half of this one. Double team on Towns. Here's Brunson outside. Robinson passes to Towns. Williams against Brunson. Tries again. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Brunson's got 6 points.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Outside Christie, pass to Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's Flag missing.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Washington against Bridges. Here's Towns. Outside Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Here's Flag. Pass to Gafford. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson passes to Towns. Here's Shamet, defended by Christie. Outside Brunson. Gafford with the block. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Knicks out in front, leading by 9. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Max Christie is out there with Williams. And it's Flag in at the small forward position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Washington. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And they pick up 2. Washington's got 8. New York leading by 7. Pass to Towns. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
Williams finds Gafford. Back to Williams. Here's Flag. Washington outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track. And that one's good. Flag. 7 points in the game.
And that's why they let Flag handle the ball. I mean, he makes great decisions.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Now here's Williams. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Brunson. Now Towns. Cat playing big. Oh my.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Washington against Towns. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 10 points. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Christie. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Washington's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Washington against Towns. New York needs to get off a shot here. Sneaking inside, it's Brunson.
And, you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
Williams passes to Gafford. Now here's Christie. Here's Flagg. He has 7. And it's Washington missing. Brunson against Williams. Pass to Shaman. And here's Brunson from the arc. They get the rebound. Bridges finds Towns. Off target from three-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Christie. Now Williams. Gafford with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Williams. Washington left side. Pass to Flagg. Washington a screen on Bridges. Here's Flagg outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Shamet passes to Brunson. Now Towns. He's guarded by Gafford. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And so Towns nails them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you.
Now they have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Gafford. Give him 8 points now. Washington a screen. Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got 6 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Bridges. Towns against Washington. Towns, left side. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. And it's Brunson missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Stolen by Gafford. Outside Christie. Here's Flag. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. The shot by Towns, no good. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Outside, Williams. Clock at 4. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. Back to Shamet. Brunson, a screen on Williams to the paint. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Flag. Washington outside. Over Towns. Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Shamet. The fader misses off the left iron. And Williams has got the ball here for Dallas. 6-point game. And Washington powers it through.
Washington can knock down the 3. He's the epitome of the modern-day forward. Athletic and can shoot it, too.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. New York leading by 4. Bridges outside. Here's the pick. Stolen by Gafford. Russell up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Marshall passes to Russell. Here's Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Russell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. Pulls up. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Hard against Williams. Back to Russell. Launches it. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York leading by 4. Bridges passes to Brunson. And he's going for the oop here. And a big finish by Robinson. And that's a double-double for him now.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So for Dallas, Klay Thompson comes in for Christie, and it's Hardy in for Williams. New York also changing it up. Yabusele comes in for Robinson, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Towns. Pass to Hardy. Gafford with a screen on Clarkson to the middle. Oh, deflected and stolen by Yabusele. Lets the three fly. Mavericks with a rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now Marshall. And here's Russell. He's scoreless. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hart. Bridges with it. And it's Marshall picking him up. Brunson passes to Bridges. Right side Hart. 5 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. He drops it from range. And now a 9-point Knick lead.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
On the wing, Thompson. From downtown. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Brunson against Russell. Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. Brunson. For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And here are the Knicks now. After Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Thompson with it. Gafford with a screen on Bridges. The 3. The shot that time not on target. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front. They lead by 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Knicks. Landry Shamet is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. Mavericks trail by 8. To the wing, right side. Here's Russell. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. McBride passes to Hart. Now here's Towns, covered by Lively. Towns, a screen on Thompson. McBride. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 6 assists in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thompson, no good.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Hart passes to Clarkson. With the teardrop. Rejected by Lively.
When Lively's on you like this with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Good on the bucket.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Now here's McBride. Towns down low. Lively's there. Here's Flagg, and he converts the layup. Flagg's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Pass to Towns. Over Lively. And again, the Knicks missing. Mavericks trail by 7. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Hart. Now here's McBride. Here's Towns. Covered by Lively. Now it's Hart. The 3 ball. Lively grabs the miss. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Thompson's shot is off. New York leading by 7. Outside McBride. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Takes a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Flagg's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Lively. Outside Russell. No good with the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Russell. Out to Thompson. Here's Marshall. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Now here's Hart. And there's Towns on the assist from Hart. Hart's got 5 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The 3 from Thompson. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Clarkson. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flagg's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Lively shot is off. New York leading by 10. Down low. Back to McBride. Pass to Shaman. For 3. And the three-pointer goes.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Russell deciding where to go with it. No good, off the front rim. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Lively against Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Back to McBride. Over flag. And it's New York scoring again. Mavericks trail by 15. Outside Russell. Pass to Thompson. Lively with a screen on Clarkson. To the paint. They need this. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively. He doesn't have to go far to flush it.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And Williams is subbed in for Russell. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Bridges. Towns outside. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the middle. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Flagg. That gives him a double-double.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
For 3, Bridges. That shot, no good. Christie with some nice D. Here's Flagg. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gafford. Washington up top. Robinson defending. Back to Washington. Robinson with the block. Bridges outside. Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Gafford with a screen on Hart. And here's Flag outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Now Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Robinson. Pass to Brunson. 4-3. Drains the triple. Brunson's got 21.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Stolen by Bridges. Right side, Brunson. Christie with a rebound. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you watch Flag, this rookie has endless energy.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Shamet, he's checked in for New York. So he gets them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Outside Robinson. Back to Brunson. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Bridges. Lays it in easily.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Outside Bridges. Now Brunson. Outside Bridges. Fires away from outside. Can't get it to go.
Not himself from range right now. But the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Towns rips down the board.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. But you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Brunson. Bridges fires. The free is in.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Flag. Now Christie. Here's Washington. 5 on the clock. Outside, Williams. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the shot is off. New York leading by 15.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's Williams. After the basket by New York. Booyah! He sinks the triple. Christie's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Outside Bridges. From downtown. Washington with a rebound. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. Here's Flag. And he slams it down. Now here's Brunson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Bridges. He launches. Gafford with the block. Here he goes.
New York foul. Mitchell Robinson. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Flag.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.